Blessed be, guys. Hello, 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 and welcome to my channel. I'm Tammy. I am a practicing witch. I've been a practicing witch for a few years now. And on my channel, if you're new here, welcome, welcome. On my channel, I do witchy subscription unboxings, crystal talk, tarot talk, just witchy talk all together, Sabbats, everything. That's what we do on my channel. And if you're a reoccurring subscriber, welcome back. And I apologize if I'm talking a little low. I was up since about 3 a.m. this morning. So, just, woman issues. Gotta love the whole change of life. Yeah. So, pre-menopause, moon cycle likes to come whenever it feels like it. She's about 5 weeks late now, and I have a Metriosis. So I woke up at about 3 o'clock this morning with really bad cramps. Then they subside a bit. I'd go back to sleep. Anyways, I got up to get ready for work and went in the shower, and unfortunately, I'm not like most women who can take a hot shower and it kind of helps and soothes. For me, it's kind of like 60-40. Generally, it tends to make it worse. And yeah, unfortunately, this morning that's what happened. I got up, I took a shower, and when I came out of the shower, it just made it 10 times worse. So I am home. I had a coffee, ate a little something, took a little something for the pain, and came back upstairs and was kind of in and out most of the day. So, and I finally kind of sat up and woke up, and my husband had put my box at the foot of my bed while I was snoozing. So I thought, since I'm feeling a little bit better, the cramps have seemed to subside so far. Still no moon cycle, but she's coming. She's coming with a vengeance. So if there's any male witches watching, I do apologize. Maybe a little too much information, but meh. It is what it is. So we are doing our unboxing. It's my first box for July, which generally this is the first box that I get out of my 3 subscription boxes. It is the Witch's Moon. I apologize, the light's kind of going a little wonky, so as I've said before, I am using my older camera to film. So yes, the Witch's Moon. It is a witch's subscription box from the US. It has 3 tiers. I apologize if you see my bin back there. It has my notes and things like that. So yes, it is a witchy subscription box from the US. They have 3 tiers. I'll start with the most expensive tier, which is the Witch's Bounty. That one is a pendant tier. So you get a crystal of the month, and that crystal is also with a pendant. So you get a pendant with that crystal inside the pendant. And you get, like your incense, your candle, and Book of Shadows sheets and things like that. And then it's the Witch's Moon, which is the largest of their tiers. and it's the second most expensive, which is the one that I get. And that one, you get your Book of Shadow sheets, your candle, incense, herbs. You get your main item, which is your large item, which varies. I've gotten three statues from them, sorry, correction. I've got a beautiful Basset statue over here. I've gotten a unicorn, like a brass unicorn statue. I've gotten a brass dragon statue, which I gifted to my husband. He has like this infinity for dragons. So me, I love dragons, but they have to catch my eye in order for me to purchase them. We got a beautiful carved, like, I want to say like a tree stump. It has a beautiful face in it, just kind of representing the connection to like earth and earth magic and things like that, which I have on my altar here. We've gotten books, tarot deck, oracle deck, wall hangings, like wall plaques. I've gotten 2 wall plaques from them. One of which is the Holly King. The other one is Medusa, which I have on my wall here. We got these beautiful wind chimes. Like, I can go on and on. You get phenomenal stuff. You know, we got a beautiful, it's a tea leaf reading cup set. So it's the tea cup with all the markings inside for the tea leaf readings, with the matching saucer, and we actually got a matching spoon with it, which has the snake on it. Their boxes are just phenomenal. I absolutely love their boxes. So they ship, obviously, US, and then they ship to Canada, and then they ship around the world. So there's 3 sections for you to check, which is, you know, US, Canada, and then it says, I think it's like rest of the world, I think is what it says, or international, something like that. I can't remember now. So I've been getting the box now for a year and a half now. It'll be 2 years in December, I believe, that I've been getting the box. So if you are a witch in the broom closet, not to fret. This is actually how the box comes. It just comes like this. And even if you pick it up, like nosy neighbors, they pick it up, or nosy family members, whatever, it literally just says W Moon. Well, it used to. Where does it say it? Well, it says W Moon somewhere. That's what it used to say. I might have torn it off now. But yeah, so like I said, I apologize if my brain seems a little scattered. That's because it is. So anybody who is going through perimenopause 100% gets what I'm saying. So the Metriosis just kind of adds another layer onto it, you know. So, and this is the box. So this is how it comes. Beautiful, like, runes and sigils on there. And the beautiful full moon. And I'll open it this way so you guys can see. Hopefully nothing falls out. There we go. Oh, usually our Book of Shadow sheets are on top. Maybe they're underneath. I'm just gonna take a sip of my coffee. This is my other witchy mug. I'm sure everybody can guess who those silhouettes are. And if you can't, this is Hocus Pocus. So it's all 3 of the Sanders sisters, and of course Binks, right? Alrighty. So we always get our Oracle or Tarot card for the month. And let's see what this one is. So this is an Oracle card. It's card 43. Celebrate life. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Nature. I absolutely love this, which I have been very drawn and connected to Earth lately, so that's fitting. So this basically has all the information of what's in the box. I don't look at it till the end. The exclusive Kitchen Witchery collection, that's what this is. These I like to keep because you can use them in spell work. You can use them in binding spells, you can use them in cord cutting spells. Very good to keep them. I keep them. So, all right, let's do this. Just gonna clear the noodles off here so we can see what we're working with. So, and if you hear a little bark or kind of whimpering, my dog is actually in the room with me. So she generally flocks to me because she's my baby. She's my other familiar. But especially if I'm not feeling 100%, she stays very close by. So just kind of why we call her Mama. Her name's Reggae, but we call her nickname is Mama. She mothers everybody in the house. All right, so first thing, oh, I see the Book of Shadow Sheets. So I'm going to do the Book of Shadow Sheets first, just because I generally start with those. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I love this. So it looks like we have like a, I guess a kitchen sigil. I actually love this. I think when my kitchen is done, I'm actually going to put this in a frame and put it in my kitchen. Like, just look at all the detailing in there. It's gorgeous. Absolutely love this. I'm going to rest that right here. What are these? Oh, these are like the old school recipe cards where you'd have the little recipe cards. You'd write your recipe on it and you have it in like that box. These are spell cards because it says spell on top. Place, weekday, date, zodiac, and then the moon phase. Ingredients, ritual, results, insights, and they're all different. I absolutely love this. I'm just gonna show you guys. So that's one. There's the second one. And the third. And then the fourth. And then back. Absolutely love this. Oh, this is just amazing. I absolutely love this. Oh. Again, if you see me flinching, it's just because my hip's going now. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. Let's get to it. What else do we have? So we got some spices here. What do we have? 1, 2. So it looks like we have 3 spices. So we have cilantro. I've actually never used cilantro in a spell. I use cilantro in cooking. Never thought to use it in a spell. So there's the cilantro. Rubbed sage. I've used sage in a spell numerous times. And allspice. I've also used allspice in a spell as well. I feel like we just got allspice not too long ago too. And we have 2 items that are bubbled. I'll do our salt actually. Hestia's Hearth. It's our bag of salt. They changed the packaging. very citrusy. Oh, that smells really good. It looks like there's some chamomile in here. Maybe some lemongrass. Oh, it smells beautiful. I'll just tilt. Look at that. Let's see if I can. There we try and get the glare. Oh, there we go. Eventually, I'll get another phone, and then I'll use my iPhone 10 for recording, or for storage, and then I would use my new phone for recording, but not right now. It's not in the budget right now. All right, so we'll do the small bubble wrap. So, Witch's Moon, you get an oil. Lately, they've been fluctuating between an oil and a aura spray, which I really love the aura spray. I've gotten three from them. Oh, it looks like this leaked a little. I didn't lose a lot, just a little bit. I just lost a little bit, but yeah, it leaked a little. Just a bit, not much. Let's open this up. That's why it's got a little bit of a citrusy smell to it. And I find sometimes when it's in the dropper like this, like, I don't know if you can see, like, we lost a little bit. You can see. But I've gotten one or two oils from them where it had this kind of lid on it, the dropper, or whatever you want to call it, like what the essential oils have. And it's always leaked. I don't know why, but then yet the other ones that would come that doesn't have that, it doesn't leak. I think maybe because they seal the lid itself. That's what I'm thinking, maybe. But so that is our oil for the month, and it is called Blessings 2. It smells amazing. And we always get a candle as well. And I'm really liking what oh, there it is. I was gonna say, well, we didn't get incense this time. But we did. I just didn't see it. I really like what they've been doing with the candles. I don't know if Witch's Moon ever watches people's unboxings of their videos. They've yet to comment on my videos. But if they are, I absolutely love the idea of you guys putting the spell candles in these little paper bags. It used to be tissue. And I mean, once you rip the tissue, like, it was kind of hard to know, especially, you know, I didn't always feel called to do the spell, to use the spell candle right then and there. Sometimes it's later. But I really like these because what I've been doing is, if I don't feel called to using the candle, I've been writing the name of the candle and what the intentions of the candle is on the paper bag. So greatly appreciate that. Ooh. It's definitely anointed because I can smell it. And it's like a very white, purifying candle. And it's made with beeswax. And like I said, I always read the paperwork after, so we know kind of the ingredients of what's in everything, what each of the herbs could be used for, you know, what the candle is anointed with, everything. Vanilla citrus. Oh, well, that's interesting. So that's our incense, and you usually get about 8 to 10 incense in the bag. So I mean, you know, you get quite a bit, you know. Oh, that's definitely an interesting smell. It's good though, so I can smell the citrus, definitely. But then you smell like the creamy vanilla, like it's like creamy and sweet. Oh, that's definitely an incense I'm gonna hide from my husband. Alrighty, so we have 2 items left, guys. I have noticed we used to get a crystal every month, actually, with Witch's Moon. And I don't know if you guys get Witch's Moon. If you do, comment down below. I've noticed the last few boxes we haven't gotten a crystal. So, all right, another bubble wrap. I used to have a cat, my older cat who passed away a few years back. Her name was Tootsie. We used to call her Mama because she used to mother everybody in the house. You know, if they were sick, she used to mother all the animals, including when my daughters had pet rats. We had a pet bird at one point too. She mothered everybody. We joke around now and say that my dog here, Reggae, is Tootsie reincarnated. So, but she loved bubble wrap. Absolutely went bonkers for bubble wrap. From the time she'd hear you pop it, she was out, and if you threw it on the floor, she would roll on it and step on it to pop it herself. It was insane. I've never seen a cat do that before. Oh, I love this. Oh my God. I absolutely love this. It's a magical spoon. We all love magical spoons, and it looks like it has the clear quartz on top. Give me one sec, guys. Let me open this. Oh, and I love that they double bagged it. And it looks like it's got a rune here. I know what. Folk. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of the name of the rune. I haven't fully gotten into runes yet. I started to, but then I stopped because I was like, let me fully devote my time to my tarot first before learning another divination. Fihu. I think it's FEHU or something like that. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, and I do apologize. But it usually has to do with like finances, like money, material, like material goods, wealth, things like that. It's usually what it has to do with, if it's the right one I'm thinking of. But so there's the rune there. I don't know if you can make it out. But look at the spoon. It's beautiful. And it's made to like look like a branch, right? Which I love. And then the crystal point right here on top. And then it looks like it's like a bud, like a flower bud, you know, a leaf bud growing out. And then it's the crystal. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, guys, we're down to our last item, which I can tell by the shape of it. It's a book. So we got another book. This is beautiful. It's funny, I was actually looking at this book and then I put it down. So it's Cunningham, Scott Cunningham. I actually have quite a few of his books. Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Wicca in the Kitchen. It's a hardcover, which is nice because the one that I saw was not a hardcover. It was like a soft cover. And may the magic created in your kitchen sustain and nourish your hearth and home. Blessed be the witch's moon. I love that. So it's autograph there. It would have been nice if they would have did like a gilding here though. I think that would have been neat. We've had that with them. But I do love, there's a red ribbon. So you can keep your place for whatever. What is all in here? Let's check it out. Acknowledgements. The magic in your kitchen. Chapter 1 is food power. Chapter 2 is magic. Chapter 3, the tools of food magic and magical cooking. Chapter 4, the ritual of eating. Chapter 5, vegetarianism. Chapter 6, the practice of food magic. Chapter 7, festival foods. Part 2, the magic of food. Bread and grains, spices and herbs. Oh wow, magical food diets. Introduction to magical food diets. Health and healing, money, spirituality, psychic awareness, peace and happiness, reggae. No barking, mama. No barking. Hey, reggae. Stop it. Oh, enough with the grumble. Lie down. Come on, lie down. Lie down, mama. Lie down. Oh, no grumble. Lie down. Good girl. Good girl. So there is a lot in here. Scott's favorite recipes, supplemental material. Wow. Let's check out psychic awareness. 261, I'm curious. 261. We're all born psychic. Unfortunately, as we mature, most of us lose the natural ability to tune into subtle energies. So, spices and herbs. Add sparingly to food or crumble a bay leaf between your fingers, visualizing yourself as a fully functioning psychic person. Smell its rich aroma. So it's got some spices and herbs that help with psychic awareness. There's vegetables here. Other psychic awareness foods. Foods to avoid. Alcohol, caffeine products, meat, root crops, potatoes, peanuts, carrots, etc., salt. I mean, I don't eat meat. I'm a vegetarian, but I do like to have my coffee in the morning, and I do like to have my tea. So, preparing and cooking psychic awareness foods. Candied rose petals. Well, that's different. Interesting. There's some interesting stuff in here. I'm excited to look and see what all is in here. Like, so it gives you, there's some nuts in here. So it gives you the planetary, like pecans, Planet, Mercury, element, air, energies, money, and employment. So if you have his herb book, it's kind of set up the same way. Where it has like some foods and then it tells you like the magical properties of them. So there's like some fruits here that have it. And then there's like some vegetables, the same thing. Wheat. So that's actually quite interesting. I like that. So, all right, I'm just gonna stretch my leg. Alrighty, on to the paperwork. Let's see where we were going with this. Okay. The true making of magic can be found within the heart of the home, stirring and simmering upon the stove. As practitioners, we are continually incorporating rituals and practices into every aspect of our lives. As with every daily list of to-dos, cooking and crafting within the kitchen are closely tied to manifesting intentions. Through intentional cooking and baking, we work on bringing prosperity into the home, healing of the body, and happiness to ourselves and others. In this exclusive collection, we provide a variety of tools that will aid you in this very magic. The items included within this collection have been created and formed over the course of many moons and are so uniquely one of a kind. Join us in July as we craft purpose and power within the kitchen of the witch. So we have the exclusive hardcover Scott Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Wicca in the kitchen, which is our book there. I'm just going to write that down. It says the Encyclopedia of Wicca in the kitchen was created exclusively for the Witch's Moon, making these very limited books the only hardcover version ever to be created. A red ribbon bookmarker has also been included within the binding of this book to help you save needed information for future reference. Upon opening the book to the very first page, you will see a message that we have included to reflect our very intent. Reading as follows: May the magic created in your kitchen sustain and nourish your hearth and home. Scott Cunningham practiced elemental magic for more than 20 years. He was the author of more than 30 books, both fiction and nonfiction. Cunningham's books reflect a broad range of interests within the New Age sphere, where he was highly regarded. He passed from his life on March 28, 1993. Scott Cunningham was a greatly respected teacher and one of the most influential members of the modern craft movement and is greatly missed. As stated within the introduction of this wonderful companion, Food is Magic, its power over us is undeniable. From the sweet, rich lure of a freshly baked brownie to an exquisitely steamed artichoke, food continues to seduce us. Food is life. We cannot continue to live without its magic. Minerals, amino acids, carbohydrates, and other nutrients. Though we may not be aware of any effect other than a sated appetite, the food has subtly changed us. Sacred meals are shared with goodness and with goddesses and gods. Today, eating with others is still an act of energy sharing, bonding, and trust. The magic of the hunt and the sacredness of gathering rituals in fields and groves are still remembered by a few isolated people. As we've lost the knowledge of the old magics, so too have we forgotten the mystic lore of food. But timeless energies will vibrate within our meals. They wait for us to sense and to use them. Eating is merging with the earth. And then it goes on. There's a lot. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm just gonna fix my foot. There we go. And there goes my light. Sorry, guys. Let me turn this back on. All right. Well then. I'm not gonna fight with it. No. Well, you guys can see me. There's enough daylight, so I don't feel like fighting with the light. Alrighty. Where did I leave off? In our meals. They wait for us to sense and to use them. Eating is merging with earth. It is a life-affirming act. Ritually, preparing and eating specific foods is an effective method of enhancing and improving our lives. In addition to including a variety of recipes for love, prosperity, protection, health, psychic awareness, and more, the Encyclopedia of Wicca in the Kitchen provides us with further information on important ingredients, including but not limited to correspondences. From the utensils that are used to the way food is prepared, this collection of information gives us easy to follow steps in turning normally mundane tasks into a magical process with specific intentions. We truly feel honored to have the opportunity to work with the Cunningham Estate to bring you this one-of-a-kind edition of a timeless book on magic. May this work become a true companion to you on your magical journey. I'm excited because I know I said I was going to fight with the light, but it's driving me nuts not having it. So, yeah. Let's see. Maybe, hopefully, possibly it'll stay. All right. So, yeah, there's a lot of simple rituals you can do in the morning that are just like a quick, for me, when I make my coffee in the morning before work, I will, sometimes you wake up and, you wake up and the energy just feels kind of heavy and you feel kind of almost like in a negative state. And it happens to people. Like they just, you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, that whole expression. It generally doesn't happen to me very often. But it has happened where I've woken up that way and I'm like, okay, we gotta change this. So I'll pour my coffee and I'll stir witchings, which is counterclockwise, which is for like banishing and letting go and that kind of thing. So I'll banish and kind of let go of that kind of heavy negative energy that I woke up with, A lot of times it's usually because it's of a dream or something. And then I'll big breath in and out. And then I stir the soul, which is clockwise, which is what you want to bring in. And, I'll say, I'm bringing in positive, energies. I'm bringing in the light of the sun into me. So it's just going to radiate out, just positive energy. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be, and that's how I start my morning. So that's a simple morning ritual, getting up, taking your shower, washing your face. You can even turn that into a daily morning ritual. You're cleansing your body of any stagnant energies, and, you're cleansing your face of any stagnant energies, being like, a fresh, you know, canvas, for what the day's gonna bring. And then, you do all that. You can do a bit of glamour magic, putting on your makeup. It's glamour magic, You go downstairs, you make your coffee, your tea, whatever. Stir clockwise to bring in that, that sun energy, that positive energy into you, And like I said, if you have woken up and you feel a type of a way, use that shower and that cleansing of the face, use that to wash away any of that negative energy that you may have woken up with. And, maybe you got into an argument with somebody the night before and you went to bed angry. Generally, you're going to wake up and still have that, negative energy attached to you, that stagnant energy attached to you, So wash and cleanse it off. And then, you get up and, stir your coffee wishings, counterclockwise, banish that energy, let go of that negative energy, get it out of you. Big breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and then stir the soul, which is clockwise. Welcoming in that sun, welcoming in that bright energy, and, it's going to be a good day. We're going to have a good day, Those are all little simple rituals you can do, If you're cutting an apple for baking, a lot of the times when I'm baking and I'm using apples, yes, I'll slice them, typically how you do it for your apple pie, but I'll always cut one apple widthwise. When you cut it widthwise and it's a round circle like this, it has a perfect pentagram inside, And then when you put your cinnamon up, like those are all like, of like protection and hearth and home and healing. And do you know what I mean? When I'm cooking, for my family, I'm cooking with intent. I'm cooking, to fill their bellies, and so they feel sustained, and for health, because it's a home cooked meal. It's healthy. We're using all the healthy ingredients, from the earth. And, I try very hard to buy organic, and, I try to buy from local farmers as much as I can, and just things like that. And, small things you can incorporate, do small little rituals, Alrighty, so on to the next one. Set of 4 kitchen spell recipe cards, which I absolutely love these. Says, we have partnered with a very talented local artist to create an exclusive set of 4 kitchen spell recipe cards for your Book of Shadows or kitchen grimoire. Included on each card are spaces for you to write the name of the spell, place, weekday, date, zodiac, and lunar phase, ingredients, ritual, descriptions, results, and insights. After these have been used, feel free to draw from this inspiration to continue documenting your culinary spell work. We will be working to have sets of these cards available on our moon market within the weeks following the release of this collection. Written and illustrated by A.E. Alden, and then it says, do not make copies, not for resale. I mean, if you're making copies for your own personal use, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to make copies for your own personal use. as long as you're not selling them. All right, so kitchen blessing sigil artwork, which is this beautiful artwork here. This specific sigil was created exclusively for this very collection and is charged with the energy and ability to assist you in bringing blessings into your home and kitchen area. Use the sigil as a reference when creating carved and dressed candles, or simply replicating. Sorry, it's just the font, it's a little weird. Replicating it where you feel it must be represented. This sigil can also be drawn onto the bottoms of plates and cups, as well as within cupboards and drawers. The intention that is associated with this sigil is as follows. May this kitchen bring bounties of blessings and all things that are good. Sigil created by G. Ibius, illustrated by A.E. Alden. Do not make copies, not for resale. Custom Feihu wooden spoon with clear quartz crystal. So a clear quartz crystal, in case you're unaware, is like a white candle in magic. So let's say you're doing a money spell and you don't have pyrite, because pyrite is a common crystal to use in money spells. So you don't have pyrite. So you would use a clear quartz, because a clear quartz is a universal crystal, because you can attach any intention to it. So, you know, it will take on the properties of a pyrite, you know, in place of a pyrite. So if you don't have a pyrite crystal, you could use a clear quartz crystal. And let's say you're doing the same thing again. You're doing a money spell candle. You don't have a green spell candle and you don't have a gold spell candle, because I have spells that use both. I have one that uses a green candle and I have one that uses a gold candle. So let's say you don't have either and all you have is a white candle. The same notion. It's the white candle will represent that green candle because it's a universal candle. It's of all colors, right? White represents all colors. Clear quartz represents all crystals, so to speak, basically. So you would use the white candle in place of the green or the gold candle. Just like you would use the clear quartz in place of the pyrite, or green aventurine is another one that's good for money. You would use a clear quartz in place of those. So, and clear quartz is also good for, especially when it's a point, for directing energy as well, right? See, it's point, so you can direct energy as well, right? Okay, so we are so excited to bring our newest creation to this exclusive collection of items. Please know that this wooden spoon has been created as a ritualistic item. We do not recommend placing this within a dishwasher. Only wipe down lightly with a dry cloth when cleansing in between use. The crystal that has been placed on the end of this spoon is considered delicate and should be treated as so. We recommend using this spoon with dry ingredients, including herbs, flowers, teas, spices, etc. As you stir your ingredients, direct your movement clockwise to instill positive and brighter energies into your container. We would also recommend reciting your intentions for their specific use. almost as if reciting a mantra. After flipping this spoon, you can use this tool as a wand, using the energies of the clear quartz to direct your internal energy as you deem appropriate. Inscribed within the handle of this spoon is the Elder Forthark rune Fihu, with the intention that goes as follows. Every beginning has within it the seeds of its own end. We have included this rune to bring the energies of wealth, money, food, sustenance, luck, and most importantly, personal power. And then we have our hand-rolled Growth of Intentions spell candle. We have hand-rolled and anointed this candle with the intention of providing you with the energies of newly realized intentions. As a white candle, you are able to program your intentions as you wish, bringing customizable energy to your ritual. Writing these intentions down beforehand can be helpful and prove to bring further manifestation into direct reality. Before you begin, be sure to create the energy that surrounds you and your altar. This can include cleaning, cleansing, and setting the tone. We always recommend being comfortable within your space so that you may create the most accurate and authentic energy. Once your intentions have been created, place this on your counter while you are cooking or baking to incorporate these energies into your work. This spell candle has been anointed with lavender, clove, and lemongrass. I knew I smelled lemongrass. Oils, as well as a blend from our personal cabinet of Witchery. Always use caution when burning candle. And then we have the Blessings to Magical Anointing Oil. We have created this Blessings to Magical Anointing Oil with the intention of opening new doors of opportunity in your current reality. Allow this oil to assist you in breaking down negative thought patterns and anxious energies. As you anoint your skin or magical tools, verbally express your specific intentions for doing so. This practice will prove to enhance the opportunity for real manifestation to occur. We have enchanted this magical oil with lavender, sweet orange, and lemongrass oils, and have included lavender and orange as well. Inside your oil, you will find a Lemurian quartz said to personify oneness within your aura. We have also included a special mixture of our Open Doors magical oil from our personal cabinet of Witchery into the mixture of this oil. The base of this oil is sunflower oil. Some may be more sensitive than others when in contact with skin. So obviously test a small area before you apply it to your skin. So then we have cilantro, our cilantro herb, right there. Cilantro herb, cilantro or coriander is a love herb. The fruits are added to appropriate foods with appropriate visualization. The powdered fruits are placed in warm wine and drunk to simulate the desire for sexual activity. A sprig of fresh cilantro is placed in many Central American kitchens to guard against evil. That I did know. So planet association is Mars, element, fire, energies, love, and sex. And then we have our rubbed sage. dedicated to Zeus by the Greeks and to Jupiter by the Romans, sage has been used in cooking, medicine, and magic for at least 2,000 years. The Latin name derives from the word salvius or salvus, safe, due to its healing qualities. Use sage in your cooking to enjoy a long life. This stems from an ancient belief as summed up in the words, eat sage in May and live for a. Okay. Sage is also an important part of healing diets. Visualize as you cook and eat. So planet association is Jupiter. Element association is air. Longevity and health. And then we have allspice is our third herb. Allspice is native to the West Indies and to tropical America. Its small round berries are said to combine the flavors of cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. Add allspice to money and healing foods. Planet association is Jupiter. Element earth. Energies money and healing. Can also use allspice for protection as well. Vanilla citrus ritual incense sticks. I'm excited to try these. As you allow the wonderful, exciting scent from these incense sticks to waft throughout your sacred space, allow its high vibrational energies to bring new ideas, inspiration, and the motivation to create. We recommend opening a window, if possible, to allow ventilation. Generally, when you are smoke cleansing a room or your house, even yourself, you are supposed to have your window open. Because other than that, you're still leaving that negative, stagnant energy in the home or in the room or on you. So it's always good to open your window so that way it can be released out, right? So you want it to go out. Hestia's Hearth Ritual Sacred Salt. That's our sacred salt. Okay, Hestia, meaning hearth, home, fireplace, is the goddess of the hearth and household. In the customs of the ancient Greeks, it was required that Hestia was to receive the first offering at every sacrifice so that the burning flame within the home may stay bright and brilliant, continuing to offer warmth and sustenance. As you work with these magical ingredients, take the time to feel as comfortable as possible. Relax your mind and body and allowing yourself to feel at home. This ritual allows us to recenter ourselves and explore new ideas without feeling judgment or opinion from outside energies. We have enchanted this sacred salt with bergamot, sweet orange, and chamomile oils, as well as meadowsweet, chamomile, and lemongrass herbs. We have also included a special mixture of our Hestia magical oil from our personal cabinet of Witchery in the making of this sacred salt. And then we have our personal oracle reading. We have meditated and selected a card from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck by Kim Dreyer to place inside your box. This card and the symbols that are represented was meant for you. Take the time to reflect on the wisdom that it holds. Know that there is a specific reason you have received this card. Let it resonate with you and speak to the pressing realities in your world. We recommend keeping this card within your Book of Shadows for a complete moon cycle, revisiting its messages and impact during your shadow work. And then, of course, they always give us the extra piece of parchment paper for any spell work that you may want to write down for your Book of Shadows. And that is the Witch's Moon for July of 2022. I will say one thing as well, which they also mention it in here as well. If you do not have a bathtub, some places I know just have a shower, they don't have a bath, or you don't like taking baths, you prefer taking showers, you can still use this for like a sacred reason. You can use like a, do I have one here? I do. So you can use like a little sachet bag like this, obviously not like this one that's like kind of short and fat. You can use a muesli bag, which you can buy at your metaphysical stores. So you would just put some of the bath salts in it and take your shower. I had rented a cabin out in the woods last June for my husband and I, which actually fell during a full moon. So I did a whole like kind of full moon ritual and things like that. And it was only a shower that was available. So I had my little sachet with my bath salts in there. And I went in the shower. I washed my body, cleansed myself, my hair, everything. Then I tied the sachet to the shower head and I just let it kind of go on my body, and I just cleansed myself that way. So I got all of the magical properties and intentions that were set in the bath salts, as well as my own intentions of what I wanted the sacred salts to do for me. The other thing you can do, our feet are like the portals, the opening portals to our soul, right? You know, when we want to feel grounded, we bury our feet in the earth. So it's an open portal, so it just absorbs the earth's energy and it grounds us, right? When we want to connect with water, it's the same thing. You know, we walk in with our feet, we let the water be on our feet, and we absorb the energies of the water, right? The same thing. Get a nice big size basin tub, you know, fill it with water. I use some of my moon water when I do my bathtubs and things like that. So, and you can use some of your moon water, put it in along with the water, incorporate it, put the bath salts in, and then, you know, light some candles and some incense, play some, you know, meditation music, and soak your feet. You know, your feet are going to absorb and take in all of those magical properties of the oils, of the salt, the herbs that are used. You know, set your intention as you're soaking your feet. You know, you can even stir the basin clockwise, you know, of what the intention is that you want to draw in, you know. So just some ideas if you don't have a bath, or if you don't like to take a bath. You can also use it as a casting salt to cast your circle. Obviously just be aware there are potentials where it could damage your floor and things like that. You know, if you're doing it around your candles, you have your candles set up to call in the directions. You can use some of the sacred salt and form a circle around your candles. If you're outside and you're casting a circle outside and you're using these salts, just do know that the salts can change the pH balance of your soil. So just be, you know, conscious of that as well. So, but yeah, so there's lots of ways where you can get the magical properties of their sacred salts if you don't take a shower. or sorry, if you don't take a bath, you can use it in the shower, foot soak, casting your circle. So you can even use it in spell if you to do spells. If you're doing a spell like a kitchen spell, you know, for your kitchen, a hearth spell, you can use some of the salt in there, right? So, but yeah, so that is the Witch's Moon for July of 2022. If you guys get this box, let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite item in the box. And if you don't get this box, still let me know in the comments down below what your favorite item was in the box. If you have any ideas of videos that you may want me to do, if I'm able to do them, I will do them. I do generally comment back either same day, maybe the next day later. So I do see you guys' comments, and I do comment back. And let me know what your favorite item was out of this box. My favorite item, I don't have one favorite item. I actually love the whole box. I love the spoon. I'm very excited to go through the book and kind of see more in detail of what's all in the book. Maybe I might do a video on the book once I've really taken the time to go through it, and things that pop out I can put like little sticky note tags, you know. And I absolutely love the spell cards. Yeah, I love everything in the box. So you guys let me know what your favorite item or items in the box was, and what you thought of the box for the month of July. Yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, as it makes my videos easier for other beautiful magical beings to find. And you know, fellow witches, you know, let's grow our coven. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button to all, so any videos that I upload, you'll be notified when I've uploaded a new video. And I'll leave the box information down below in the description. So if you guys really love the box and are interested in getting your own, the links and stuff will be down below where you can go, so you can get your own box. I'm excited to see what August's box is going to be. They haven't released yet what the theme of the box is, so I'm excited to see what the theme is. So we have 2 other Witchy subscription boxes coming. One is from the UK, which is Witch Casket. I'm excited for that one. It hasn't left yet. That one doesn't get shipped out till the 15th of the month. And it is, the theme is potions. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with that one. And then the next one after that is the Intentional Witch. And the Intentional Witch, I got her new box, which is working with the fire element. So I know I just finished the elemental boxes with Witch Casket, but I have been called to the fire element lately. Sorry about that. So I'm curious to see what she's going to incorporate in with her box for the fire element. And then her new box for August is the new moon box, which I'm excited because she did the full moon box. Remember, we got this beautiful tapestry along with a beautiful bottle and some other stuff. So I'm excited to see what she's going to include for the new moon box. So that I'm excited for. So stay tuned for those 2 boxes as they come in. Obviously, I will do the videos for those. And yeah, have a blessed day. And don't forget, tomorrow is the full moon. It is a super moon, so it's a super full moon. It's supposed to be the biggest super moon for this year, for 2022. It is also the buck moon, and it's in Capricorn. So put down in the comments down below, what are you planning on doing for the full moon? And what do you want to manifest for this full moon? Give me a comment down below, and we'll chit chat about it. All right. Blessed be. Love you all. Love, light, and magic. Bye.